Good morning, I'm Varghese. First up, tragedy struck a family which was returning home after casting in their native town of Kolar. They met with a gory road accident in Bengaluru. The couple's two-wheeler rammed into a stationary truck in Avalahalli. Srinivas, a software engineer who was riding the bike, was killed on the spot, while his wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. They had cast their vote in Kolar's Srinivasipura and was returning after performing puja at a temple when the incident took place. Srinivas' son Chetan's condition is said to be critical and is admitted to Nimans, while his daughter Vaishnavi is said to be out of danger. Tragedy strikes a family that was returning after voting in their native town in Kolar. While on their way, the head of the family, Srinivas, who was riding his Honda Activa, rammed it into a stationary lorry at Avalahalli. Srinivas died on the spot, while his wife died en route to the hospital. Their son Chetan suffered grievous injuries and was taken to Nimans for treatment. He is still in a critical condition. Their daughter Vaishnavi is said to be out of danger. The family, which was returning home after casting their vote in their native, they met with this gory accident in Bengaluru. The couple's two-wheeler rammed into a stationary truck in Avalahalli. Srinivas is a software engineer by profession and was riding the bike when he rammed it straight into the stationary truck. Srinivas died on the spot and his wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. They had cast their vote in Kolar's Srinivasipura and was returning after performing a puja at a temple when the incident took place. Their son Chetan's condition is also critical and has been admitted to Nimans. Their daughter has, however, been declared out of danger by the doctors. The family had returned after casting their vote in Kolar Srinivasipura and after performing a puja at a temple. On their way, the head of the family, Srinivas, who was riding the bike, inadvertently rammed it into a stationary lorry at Avalahalli. Srinivas died on the spot. His wife died en route to the hospital. Their son has, however, been admitted to Nimhans with grievous injuries. The daughter Vaishnavi has been declared to be out of danger. In another tragedy, a Pani Puri vendor was killed on a road accident last night. The incident took place near Saraki Signal. The deceased has been identified as Nagraj, who was returning home after wrapping up his business. A Tata Sumo rammed into him from behind. The passers-by did their best to help Nagraj, but he died en route to the hospital. The police, meanwhile, have launched a manhunt for the driver who absconded after the accident. In another tragedy at Saraki Circle, we have a Tata Sumo ramming into a Pani Puri seller. This happened near Saraki Signal. The deceased has been identified as Nagraj. Nagraj was returning home after wrapping up his business for the day, and while he was on his way back home, a Tata Sumo rammed in from behind. The passers-by tried their very best to help him, but he succumbed to his injuries while he was en route to the hospital. We have time and again reported on how inhabitants around high radiation emitting mobile towers have suffered from medical disorders. Now here is a group of people from Hubli who are fighting against a newly erected mobile tower in their residential area.
The residents of Renuka Nagar in Hubli are protesting against the newly erected mobile tower in their colony. It has been stated that they had raised their voices against the high radiation emitting tower even before its installation had begun. But their protests fell on deaf ears.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟವರ್ ಹಾಕೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಇನ್ನೂ ಟವರ್ ಎರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಮನೆಯವರ ಹತ್ರ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನ ಹೇಳಿದರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಟವರಿಂದ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೋನಿಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವೇನು ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಟವರ್ ಏನು ಹಾಕ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸರ 3 ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣದ ಕಂಬ ಟವರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ನಿಂದ, ಪರಿಸರ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಿಂದ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನಿಂದ, ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದವ್ರದ್ದು ನೋ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬರೀ ಕೇವಲ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ, ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಈ ಕಳೆದ 3 ದಿವಸದಿಂದ ಲೈಟು ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
The building on which the mobile tower has been erected belongs to one Shamshuddin. Despite complaints from the neighbors against his decision to let Indus company erect their tower on his building, he seemed to have gone ahead and signed the agreement anyway.
ಟವರ್ದಿಂದ ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈವನ್ ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ. ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ದೂರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಇವನ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಾಗ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕಟ್ಟಬಾರ್ದು? ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟು ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ದವರು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ. ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಾಗ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಇಂಥದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು.
Being a residential locality, the homes are closely packed, from young children to aging people. All the residents of this area now face the risk of suffering disorders from the radiation emitted by this tower. Residents have complained to the mobile company, raised their voices against the building owner, and even complained to the police about the high radiation tower. But still, after days of protest, their cries have been repeatedly ignored. In a final attempt to draw attention to their plight, they staged a protest right in front of the house where the mobile tower has been installed. A complaint has now been registered with the Gokul Road police station, where the cops have called people from both parties to investigate the matter. The laws regarding the installation of mobile towers are still unclear, which the mobile companies are using to their benefit. Will the residents of Renuka Nagar be the unfortunate victims of the situation? That remains to be seen. Prakash Nulvi, News 9, Hubli.